Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. Today is August 24th, 2017, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, we have just one number coming out. It's a GBP, Great Britain pound, and that's at 10:30 South African time. It's a second gross domestic product estimate. So it's not such an important number, but it's something that you should be aware of, especially with what's going on with the GBP recently. Okay, and we'll look at that in just a moment. But first, let's look at the Euro USD. So we're looking here at the Euro USD, a nice rally yesterday, and we did mention this, that it was, anticipated with this trading within these two trading ranges between 1736-ish level and 18118-ish level. And you see that we had a nice pop yesterday, fueled by just certain issues with the dollar, certain issues, demographic issues with what's going on in the United States, political issues, etc., etc., etc. So, these are things that you have to keep keep in mind that it is very strong. So at one point or another, it's going to hit some sort of a support level and it's going to bounce off that support level. And sure enough, proof is in the pudding right here. Looking at the GBP USD, we've broken down even further. Okay, there's actually a mailer that went out that the Euro GBP is actually an all-time high. Okay, the Euro has gotten stronger against the GBP in an 8-year all-time high. So that's a major correction for the GBP. So we're trading here at 127. We didn't think we'd be back here so quickly, but sure enough, we've been just faltering with what's been going on. At this stage that we are right now, we're hitting a major support level. Okay, we had previous resistance, subsequent bull flag at this level, subsequent support. So we've had multiple situations where we've had support, okay, that we are looking for a little bit of a support here at 127.73. So if there is a place to actually buy it to see if it does, hold the line, it doesn't further decrease, this would be it. But just keep in mind that we are still in a trending downwards, okay? So the real next support level is 126-ish level, and that would be where I would put my, if I did have longs, that would be my next place to really put longs. But I would test the waters here just to see if it does solidify a little bit. If it doesn't, then it looks like it's going to go back to 126-ish level. So keep an eye on that. Big pop for the Japanese yen here, a little bit of a rally for the dollar versus the yen here, as you can see. And we've been trading, kind of in a tight range with the USD Japanese yen. So it hasn't been like my go-to this past week. I haven't jumped onto it so much, but it's just important to keep an eye on it. Maybe it does, a little bit of a short covering here after this, major slide from 110-ish level to 108-ish level. But all in all, it's been a very quiet month for the USD Japanese yen. However, looking at the gold, we are here. We've been trading in a very tight range as well. Okay, looking at here, we've just been swipe. Okay, we just look like we're trading in a little bit of a tight range here between 1282 and 1293, which is very tight for the gold. Now, as this solidifies on its upper range, I'm more inclined to start thinking that it's going to go higher. Okay, and that's in tandem with the Dow Jones and some of the financial markets internationally, getting a little bit weaker and showing some weakness. So I would keep an eye on this as this pops maybe above 1293 to look to buy it. Looking at oil yesterday, we had a nice pop to $48.36 a barrel. Now this has also been trading a little bit erratically on a and it looks like right here it's actually forming a wedge formation, or the beginning of a wedge formation. We spoke about this last week at the presentation on the webinar, and just keep an eye on this as this develops, because these usual web formations usually develop a little bit of a breakout in one direction or the other. So looking at this, I would say, just keep an eye on this as it forments lower highs, okay, higher lows, and then a pop-up. So keep an eye on this as this develops into this wedge formation, and to see how it resolves itself. Looking at the JSC has been very, very strong, and it's trading at 49,654. After we had this a little bit of a correction, okay, we've come right back up okay, to this 49,654 level. So it's showing some resilience in the JSE ahead of the Dow Jones, okay, which is faltered recently. So looking at the Dow Jones here, we're trading right now at 21,794. We rallied just a couple of days ago, but we pared back some of those gains, about 50 to 100 points off of our high yesterday. So, it looks like we're in a bull flag right here. Okay, it looks also like we're forming a little bit of a downwards trend. Okay, with these lower highs, excuse me, and lower lows. Just keep an eye on this. Okay, we are headed into the last week of the summer, and it's usually quiet, okay, for the indices, but you never know when something can actually pick up. So keep an eye on this as we go into the end of the week. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.